happy to be here. I am trying to go live simultaneously on TikTok, so let's see if that works. I think it does. Amazing. Love to have you all here. I would love to do a little embodied shift because there is so much about stress release at the moment in my life, so much nervous system relaxation input that I have from my clients. I'm working on the soft reset at the moment, like very heavily, because the release is just in a few days at July 11th. And so what I want to gift you, because the energy of these last weeks is quite a heavy one, I think. And we all have a lot of stress coming into our body and already being there for so long that it kind of is, I don't know how to even say that. It's so deep into ourselves that it's just part of us. And so what I would love to do is do a little embodied shift to really help ourselves get back home, get back into alignment, get back into a regulated, resetted state where we can actually relax, actually feel like we are whole, actually feel like we can even think straight. Because what the fight or flight does, it's so crazy to have myself on two screens. What the fight or flight does is really messing with our brain function, with our logical thinking, with everything that we think makes us ourselves. And so, hello, thank you for joining. And it is not beneficial long term. So, just a second. Thank you. So, the fight or flight response in itself is beneficial, yes, but not long term. The way that we are living right now with the constant stress that is just going on and on and on and leaves us exhausted, depleted, totally overwhelmed, frustrated, sad, angry, you'll name it. So what we actually need on a daily basis is resetting the nervous system, is really being gentle with ourselves and slowing down. And I know that is so fucking hard, especially if you're highly sensitive, overachiever, type A, an empath, or just quote unquote a workaholic who has learned over the years, no judgment here, I can raise my hand the same, to work to exhaustion to kind of define our value or our worth or a feeling of belonging or the general productivity that we think is part of ourselves. But then again, it's not, and is leaving us depleted in a way that is not beneficial for our health. So what is actually necessary, just see if there's something in the chat. What is actually necessary is a lot of attention to how we feel. And most of us have never learned that, had never learned to like actually check in with themselves and feel comfortable saying like, how do I feel? Ooh, most people, I don't know. You. Most people say like, I don't know how I feel. I just feel okay, but then they don't look okay and their energy is not okay. So the disassociation between us and our body is like big, really big. And most of us don't even notice because the stress is going on for so long. The like split between our soul and our body has been going on for so long that we don't actually realize, and we think like this is quote unquote normal. It's not. So what do we actually need? Most of us, I actually don't know anybody who doesn't need it, is committing to regulating our nervous system on a daily basis, multiple times a day. And that sounds like something's wrong with you. It's not. That sounds scary. It's not. That sounds overwhelming. It's not. These exercises literally can take 20 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute. And if you're like really super enthusiastic, do it for 5 minutes. But it's actually it's not a big deal if you learn to make it a habit, if you learn to actually get this into your identity and embody it, instead of saying like, I am with willpower now using this method because someone said it will benefit me. No, what's good for you is making this part of your identity, saying like, okay, every morning when I wake up, before I make my coffee, I do a 20-second breath work, or I do a little check-in, or I do a set of tapping for a minute or whatever. But like being really gentle and being really slow. And that also goes contradictory to what we normally have learned is force, 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 hustle, hustle, hustle. The more you do, the more you get rewards, the more productive you are, the better, the more you're worth. So that's going contrary to almost everything that we have ever learned or been conditioned on. And that's why most of us are like, okay, well, what should that do? That 10-second breath work, what the hell should that do to me? That's like, I could just leave it because the effort isn't worth it. And that, I thought that too for a very, very long time. And it's so untrue. It literally is false, because this check-in, like, do that with me for a second. Put your hand on your chest, put the other hand above it, pressure, give it a little bit of pressure, not hard, but a little bit, and massage for just a few seconds and say like, I am safe. If you're not driving at the moment, then please don't. But if you have the time and capacity to do so, like, just do that for a few seconds and feel what it does to you. Because most likely, okay, chat is going still, most likely your shoulders drop, you relax, you sigh out, you yawn, whatever your body does to like help you calm down. That is how powerful it is to do something for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever. So this is not to like kind of wash it away and say like, okay, that's not necessary in my life. I feel good. Yeah, you might feel good, but yeah, you might be stressed as well. And maybe you're just so used to the stress that your body isn't even recognizing this as something special, because that's just your baseline. But your baseline could be here as well, like really low stress level. So you get the idea. I don't want to go ranting all the time about how unhealthy stress is. You most likely already know that, but what I want to do is actually go with you into something that I call the embodied shift, a combination of exercises that I've learned on my spiritual journey through the last 15 to 20 years, and that helped me immensely. Each exercises of these you can do on your own, on their own. You can do them separately. But if you combine them, there is kind of like this compound effect that is like really helping you to go relax and reprogram your mind in a way that I haven't seen it work, quote unquote, so quickly before. So I want to do an embodied shift with you together. It takes just a few moments. And the only thing you need is you focused, so no driving in that moment, no operating heavy machinery. But apart from that, you can just follow what I do, and I will pick some general wording around stress right now. We can do this on like everything from you being anxious about your partner leaving you, from you being frustrated, from you wanting to lose weight or whatever it is. But for now, we're doing it on stress because I want to honor the launch of the soft reset, because stress is just so omnipresent in each and every one of our worlds that I don't have enough words to describe how important that is. Good. What do we do? If you want to join me, grab your hands together. We're doing a mixture of energy work, affirmations, psychology, reflective talk, therapy, a lot of stuff. So rub your hands together for first, put them eyes, breathe in, and on the out breath, you go to your temples. Breathe out. Next in behind your ears again, down your neck, hang in a bit on your shoulders where we store so much stress, and then end at your heart space. Maybe you sigh out, you feel relaxing, shoulders dropping, leaning back, whatever it is. Check in with it. It feels very good. I am betting. Do that again. We want to really tell your body with this that it's safe to work on the stress that we're working on, and that it doesn't need to like fight the work we do, and it can relax enough so that we can actually reprogram. And if you've done, check in with yourself. If you think about anything that is stressing you, like how does it feel? Where is it? Is it a tightness in your chest? Is it your shoulders being here instead of here? Is it nervousness? Whatever it is, there is no wrong answer. It's like what you feel, what your body feels. Is it like you squinting your eyes or having a constant headache? Wherever you feel it, not in your stomach, check in with yourself, because we need that now for the tapping. And then start tapping with me, lightly, gently. We start on the chest. Say like, this stress I feel in my body. And then insert where you feel it. The stress I feel in my chest, this heaviness. Go to the top of your head. I feel so nervous. I feel so frustrated about all of this stress. I feel so heavy. This stress is making me so nervous. It's making me anxious. This stress is making me dizzy. I don't even feel like myself with all the stress I have. I feel totally overwhelmed. I feel like I cannot take on whatever I have to do. I feel like I'm a victim to circumstances right now. I feel totally drained of all my energy and at the same time nervous. That feels so uncomfortable. Take a deep breath in and out. Very good. You've gone with me through the hardest part, acknowledging what is at the moment, how you actually feel, checking in with your body. We start tapping again the second round, embracing that struggle. So I choose to love and accept myself, even though I feel so stressed. I choose to love and accept myself, even though I feel so heavy, even though I feel so nervous, even though I'm not as productive as I should be, even though I haven't done everything that I need to do today. I choose to love and accept myself. I choose to honor my needs. I choose to love and accept this situation, however uncomfortable it feels. I choose that this is something good, even though I have no idea how. I choose to believe that this stress is somehow benefiting me. Take a deep breath in and out again. Good. We're now moving into is a fun part, which is telling yourself a different story, giving yourself a different way to look at things, shifting the actual belief inside. So I want to believe that this stress is for my best because it tells me something. Because I am learning a lesson now that makes me feel more empowered, more in tune with my needs, more connected to my higher self, more healthy. Not because I'm enduring the stress from now on or playing the smart one or the strong one, but because I'm learning my lesson. So I choose to see this as something good because it comes from the universe, creator, above, whatever. I choose to feel supported even though I feel stressed, frustrated, and whatever, because this is teaching me a lesson I need to learn. I choose that, and I choose to feel good with it. I choose to not take on that stress anymore. I choose to feel lighter. I choose to feel excited when the next stress is coming up because there is something good for me to discover. There is something beautiful for me to download, a wonderful idea to get, a wonderful insight to get. So this stress, I choose to see it as something positive, as a source of something positive and beautiful and beneficial to myself. And I choose to feel light, even though happy, even though I choose to not fall victim anymore to the stress, but to actually stay in responsive, not reactiveness. Actually stay myself because I can, because I am strong enough to decide, and I have the mental, nervous capacity to decide that my stress is not defining me, but that it is elevating me because it's teaching me a lesson I needed. Take a deep breath in, and so it is. When you stop tapping, chill for a moment, relax, lean back, see how that feels. Feel how you feel. Feel how you're lighter, you're feeling more relaxed. Yes. Feel how good it feels. And when you felt that, we're saving this emotion with one of my most perfect, beloved exercises ever, which I call the energetic save button. And it is the perfect way to save whatever good feeling you have. So what you do is you put one finger, I prefer the middle finger, on your third eye palm and the other on the belly button. And then you push in a little bit and pull up a little bit. And with this, you're creating a circuit in your meridian, and you're hooking up the energies of the two central meridians, which tells your body, A, it's safe, and B, I want to have that more. So you're kind of reprogramming your body with this like very short, easy exercise to hold the frequency and the vibration and the energy of now for longer. So that whenever you're coming back to a stressful situation, your body learns, when you're doing that a few times, like, oh, okay, that will be my actual new setting. And you elevate your vibration because you've reprogrammed your energetic field around you to say, like, that is my default. Not anymore stress is my default, but the good feeling is my default, or that empowered feeling, or that motivated feeling. So use this exercise with the two fingers, one in the belly button and one in the third eye, as often as you can. Use it in the morning before you wake up and think about something beautiful. Use it whenever something really nice happened, whenever you had a beautiful moment or you feel like really good. Hey, so good to see you, Kitty. So good to see you. Amazing. I have thought of you today. And yeah, just finishing what I wanted to say, like, use this whenever you can, because it is a way for you to reprogram. Here you are. The universe does not make any mistakes, because you can use it to reprogram your frequency, and that is more than powerful. And if you're only doing this and you're only remembering this out of all the tapping that we've done so far, out of all the stress release we've done so far, then it's more than enough. But yes, if you want to have more stress release, if there's more need of actually coming back home to you, then the Soft Reset opens on July 11th, which is Friday, and I'm so excited for that. So DM me or comment me, depending on the platform, if you want to join. It's 33 days. It's very short, very powerful, no overwhelm, because this is for all of us who are already so stressed that there is no mental or emotional capacity for something more, something complicated, and that's also not needed. And I think something that is really very necessary to hear and actually get is more is not always better, and more complicated isn't always more worth it. So whatever you do, lean into being soft with yourself is one of the most powerful things you could ever do. And maybe the sentence I'm leaving you all with. Hmm. Thank you so much for joining. I try to do these more often. Also to see you, Kirtika. um, love you all so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.